Ladies and gentlemen, huge day, historic day. What did I tell you? Republicans are going after Hunter and Nancy Pelosi stepping down. So the impeachment proceedings have already begun. If you don't believe me, just type in Hunter Biden. Okay, look him up. CNN, House Republicans vow to investigate Biden and his family business dealings. Fox News, House Republicans allege Biden directly involved in business dealings with Son. That is a fact. We already have the emails that even the Federal Bureau of Investigation stated are accurate. Within those emails, there are clear violations of the law. Graft, felonies. You have Hunter's business associates saying, "Thank you for introducing me to the vice president." So morally superior, highly educated liberal Democrat. Read the Daily Mail, the New York Post especially, the Federalist, other publications. It's within his actual computer. Hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. The pendulum has swung. I've been telling you this for months. I said, look, when the House of Representatives, and the House of Representatives will change hands, and it already has. When I said, look, when Trump Republicans, you might not like Kevin McCarthy, but Trump likes Kevin McCarthy, so does Marjorie Taylor Greene. So, and we know, it's been a day or 2, 3 days since Republicans have officially taken the House, and they'll take it by 5 or 6 seats. Doesn't even matter, 4 or 5. They're not going to get 4 or 5 Republicans not to vote for impeachment, because that would be the end of their political career. So, you're looking at impeachment within 2023. You already have the information. Pelosi will step down from House Democratic leadership, New York Times. And no more Pelosi with the gavel impeaching Trump on an ellipsis. Okay? What's worse? An ellipsis? What you think Trump was going to say to the president of that country invaded under Biden's watch while Democrats have the House and Senate and the presidency. The invasion took place in Europe. It's so interesting. The second that happened, then you have the most twisted and these contortions, they just mangled and twisted themselves like pretzels, trying to explain why the worst case scenario in Europe happened under the Democratic Party watch. They said, oh, well, you know who got what he wanted. It's like, what? What? Oh, Vladimir in Moscow got what he wanted. How did he, what? How do you, no. He invaded while you were there. He didn't care that Democrats were in the Oval Office or executive branch or the House or the Senate. He didn't care. All of these bad things, from inflation, recession, high energy prices, real wages down 8.5%, possible we have a nuclear confrontation right now in Europe, okay? And you have projectiles landing everywhere, all right? So just ask yourself, why is this happening? Why is all of this happening? Why are all these terrible things happening when Democrats are in charge? And then they say, well, democracy is at stake. You don't know anything about democracy, morally superior, highly educated liberal Democrat. You cheated Bernie Sanders and then you blamed Russia for Trump defeating Clinton. What do you know about democracy? What on earth do you know about democracy? Nothing. And you disown friends and family because you don't have an actual logical vantage point. If you don't like Trump, fine, but don't say he's a tyrant and authoritarian. What tyrant removes America from never-ending counterinsurgency conflicts? Usually totalitarians and tyrants want endless military conflict, like the Lincoln Project, like Liz Cheney, like the Democrats, who apparently are okay with never-ending war in Europe. Not even one discussion about negotiating. Can you believe that? This is the left in our country. Oh, we can't give in to Putin. Oh my God. Well, you had a Russian reset. Okay. Not long ago, remember that big goofy button that the ambassador of that country and Hillary Clinton pushed? It was a reset. That's what President Obama ran on. The hawks were, and then President Obama stated the 80s want their foreign policy back. But anyway, hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. You have emails showing that, clear violations of the law, pay-to-play schemes. It's within those emails. How can you use your influence on the company's behalf is one of the emails in the New York Post. The New York Post has all of the different financial transactions, business transactions with other countries, with businesses that served as foreign intelligence fronts or fronts for foreign intelligence agencies. Okay? Why are people giving money to Hunter? It's not nepotism. See, Democrats, they don't realize that if you have a basic understanding of semantics and words and definitions, then you don't really, you will know that they're full of nonsense. When Democrats say, nepotism, and, Ivanka, and Jared, and they made money, it's not about making money. I don't care if Hunter is a billionaire tomorrow. I don't care if Joe Biden becomes a billionaire tomorrow. Okay? It's about selling access to the United States government and forcing out a prosecutor. So when Joe yapping and opening his mouth as usual, when he could actually yap and you could understand what he was saying, he said, I said $1 billion in loan guarantees. And you're not going to get them if you don't force out that prosecutor. And then he said those people in the country that was invaded under his watch, by the way, said, you don't have that right. The people that he was trying to blackmail stated to him, you don't have that right. And then he said, go ask my boss, go ask President Obama. So you see, and the reason he did it is because Hunter was on that company that would have benefited. It's not that difficult to understand. You have 150 suspicious financial transactions with all the Bidens. You have 0 suspicious financial transactions with Trump. That's according to CBS News. 150 suspicious financial transactions. Okay? Where was the one suspicious financial transaction with Trump? The one. Where? Where was it? With Stormy? That was not even a campaign finance violation, and she signed with Trump. The worst thing that happens is that Stormy will actually sign a non-disclosure agreement. It's a business deal, okay? And there was no campaign finance violation there. And that was a private, situation. Okay, at least it wasn't in the Oval Office with an intern. But anyway. And so, don't bring me up. Don't bring me up in this. But if you look, ladies and gentlemen, the corruption is on their side. So now people said, Kevin McCarthy's not going to do anything. Kevin McCarthy's Hunter Biden bank records, top oversight Republicans say they want suspicious financial transactions, suspicious transfer of funds, Hunter's business dealings. It's game on. And you have no rebuttal. The ladies at The View, when they're confronted with the money transfers and the graft and the potential bribery schemes, they're going to say Trump is worse, but he wasn't worse. Seth Meyers and Stephen Colbert, and when you go watch Seth Meyers and Jimmy Kimmel. I know it's annoying. They're reading from a teleprompter. It's not even comedy anymore. It's been 7 years where they've obsessed over Trump. It's not comedy. It's propaganda. It's sad. These two are obviously very funny individuals. Okay? They've built a following among morally superior liberal Democrats around the country. Go look at Seth Meyers when he reads the teleprompter. It's not even funny. They have the canned laughter. It's basically state-run television or Democratic National Committee television. And it's you see this. They just... Jimmy Kimmel wouldn't even allow Tiffany Trump to have a wedding without him insulting the entire Trump family. They're obsessed because the corruption is on their end. That's the thing. They're on the defensive now for the first time ever. Trump never had a Congress on his side. He now does. Now, Mitch McConnell is the one who lost everything. When you look at Richard Burr, Mitch McConnell, these are Paul Ryan. These are Republicans that investigated a Republican president. Then they wondered why they lost Georgia and Arizona in 2 years ago. You spent 4 years saying Moscow wanted a Republican in office. And then you wonder why at the last second you lost. It wasn't Trump. Trump's words or his personality. He creates the enthusiasm for the Republican Party. I wouldn't vote Republican if it wasn't for Trump. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now. Impeachment is imminent, people. Start paying attention. Hit subscribe.